And the great danger in Bitcoin is, no, you can't innovate around this because it's money. Because it's money, it should be resistant to certain kinds of innovation. Then we get into a different discussion about, well, do you have to do something, in the main thread, or can you do something off to the side? And we're not really against innovation. My concern is that there are a huge number of uninteresting conversations to be had around this. And I don't want to waste your time and your listeners' time in one of the rivulets. One of the things that I've learned is that everybody sounds like something. And so whether or not I'm just saying the same thing everybody does when they alight in the Bitcoin universe, or whether I'm saying something different, people will hear it in terms of what they've already heard before.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I was talking to Travis on the way up, and even Rich, who's been kind enough to loan us his studio, is that a lot of the conversations are the same. Yeah, and it is good to get different voices on and hear different voices. And I was pestering you because I actually wanted to hear about the things you have to say. Whether or not I agree, it doesn't matter. We can debate those, but it is interesting to get into that. But it's funny that I don't consider this a technical revolution. This to me is a monetary revolution. I absolutely
You don't see this as a technical revolution?
No, I see it as a monetary revolution.
No, I see it as a technical revolution as well.
Yeah, I tell you,
I think it's both.
Yeah,
it seems like it's both. The like shorthand way that I think about this a lot, and as a guy that runs an investment fund for a living, have definitely spent tons of time for years thinking about this. A lot of different use cases for distributed ledger technology. At the moment, money and specifically store of value appears to be the killer app right now. And when you evaluate these different use cases, I like to ask 4 questions. How ready is the tech for the world? How ready is the world for the tech? What do you need decentralization for? And how decentralized is decentralized enough? And in my opinion, and again, not a Bitcoin maximalist, fund doesn't reflect that. But I think Bitcoin more fully and convincingly answers those 4 questions than any other crypto asset in existence today. And that's not to say that there's not a lot of really interesting innovation that's going on down market cap from BTC, and ETH and what's going on with DeFi would be the poster child for that. But within those 4 questions, and specifically, I think, what do you need decentralization for, and how decentralized is decentralized enough? Well, if you need sovereign-grade censorship resistance, you got to have a lot of decentralization for that. And that's Bitcoin that exists on 10,000 nodes all across the world. When you look at Ethereum, which is a smart contract platform, decentralized compute, however you want to say it, it's kind of at the furthest end of the spectrum in terms of decentralization for that kind of thing. And then all the way over on the right side is AWS. And man, AWS works amazing, right? And it's cheap. And we use it a lot for our business, and it's like it's a great product. And if you're going to run, CryptoKitties, there's a question on what you need decentralization for versus just running CryptoKitties on top of AWS. And there's a lot of other competitor smart contract platforms to Ethereum that sit at different places along that spectrum. And I think it's the market is collectively trying to figure out what exactly do we need decentralization for, and how decentralized is decentralized enough.